Today I'm giving you 5 drills to fix rotation in your backswing, encourage it, make you turn more, make you have bigger backswings. This will give you more speed down at the bottom of the golf ball. It'll also make your club path more from the inside. So if you want to find out how to rotate, hang tough, let's get to it. First up, the step box. If you've not seen it, it's a tool that I use to change the way people use their feet in a backswing. Traditionally, we have seen golfers want to move in a backswing, shift the weight to the right side, shift the weight to your right leg. So as we swing the golf club back, the weight will transition over to the right side of the body. The trouble with this is that the right hip gets in the way. As I rotate back or move back into my backswing and I rotate into my right leg, because this right leg flexes, it will kill off that right hip. With the step box, it's very simple. We get you with your feet together. And the reason why it's a step box and we use the step box is because I'm trying to create some load in your left leg. Now, when you step down something, invariably, the foot hitting the floor is the ingredient that encourages the weight to transition to. So what I would like you to do, and someone put the other day on my channel when I talked about this, is someone used a pile of books. So maybe don't use that because the book slipped and he nearly did the splits. But get yourself a step box if you can, something to stand up on, even if it's a step outside. You get a flight of stairs, go to the bottom step and step down. So put your feet together, making a backswing. And what you're going to do is you're going to make the step down when your left arm is parallel to the floor. So when your left arm gets parallel to the floor and you complete your backswing, we then want you to step to the left. And what this will do is it will make your right leg lengthen and it will push the force into your left leg. So as you swing the golf club back, you're going to step down, and you can see by the lengthening of the leg, by the pressure moving into the left leg, it opens my hips up. If I then take the step box away and I do exactly the same drill, so I stand on the mat, set up to the golf ball in my usual stance, I then step to the right, put my feet together, I'm going to make a backswing, and as I make a backswing, get my left arm parallel to the floor, and then I'm going to step to the left. And as I step to the left, I'm looking to receive the weight in my left leg. That'll make the right leg lengthen, that'll make the right hip come back, and you'll encourage more hip rotation, which will ultimately create more chest rotation. That's drill number 1. Let's go on to number 2. One man and his Swiss ball. This is drill number 2. You're going to pop this on your bum. Stick it on your bum, and then what you're going to do is you're going to roll the Swiss ball towards the target in your backswing. As you roll the Swiss ball to your target in your backswing, you are going to feel the right hip rotate, and you're going to feel the pressure start to shift into your left leg. So as you make a backswing, you're going to roll the Swiss ball towards the target, and as you do so, you will feel the energy from the right foot push the Swiss ball to your left foot. You'll feel your right hip rotate back, which again will encourage your chest to rotate. You'll feel your arms flatten out, move back on the inside. Understand that that is a symptom of rotating more. So if that does happen and the ball starts going right, you want to make sure that your club face is lined properly. So do check your golf grip. That's number 2. Let's move on to number 3. Drill number 3 is back with the Swiss ball again. This time it's on your left hip. The Swiss ball now gives us an opportunity to feel like we've got something to push into. When you set up to the golf ball, keep the Swiss ball on your left hip, keep the pressure in the Swiss ball as light as possible. Keeping the pressure light, you will then have more to give into the Swiss ball as you go back. Then what we want you to do is make some backswings, and as you're making backswings, you're pushing into the Swiss ball with your right leg, and then I'm going to roll the Swiss ball to the camera. As you make this backswing, you'll feel the pressure rise in the Swiss ball, and you'll then feel the right leg lengthen. Now it's key that you feel your chest move away from the Swiss ball. So we're feeling like the chest can move off to the right in the backswing rather than feeling like we're going to lean into the Swiss ball with my upper body. I'm simply feeling from my waist down that my right leg pushes me into the Swiss ball, and rolling the Swiss ball down the wall will again encourage more hip turn, which will encourage more chest rotation, and the club will again swing more from the inside. Let's get on to number 4. If you're fed up with paying too much for premium leather golf gloves, do head over to gxgolfgloves.com. These are premium leather golf gloves at a fraction of the price that you're paying. Trusted by elite amateurs and tour players alike. It's a golf glove you won't want to be without. Use the code GOODCOACHING to receive an extra 10% discount on what already is a fantastic price and a premium product. Go check those guys out. So number 4, we are going to do everything in the book that you have probably been discouraged from doing. Backswings, trying to create more rotation. People have encouraged you to drop the right foot back to turn more. We should absolutely do the opposite. Set yourself up, move your right foot forwards, and then make a backswing. Now that the right hip is in the way, if you were to slide laterally by having your right foot forwards, it would make that even harder to create rotation. By putting your right foot in front of your left foot, it actually acts as a blocker, which will make you have to lengthen your right leg, which will absolutely make you feel like you have to get that right hip back and out of the way. Chest rotation, length of backswing absolutely comes from the belt downwards, not from the belt upwards. If you're using your lower half better, you will always encourage more rotation with the chest. So the right foot forwards, at least to the point where you could see your left foot through. If you want to go really hard ball, go even more. Set yourself up to a golf ball, then make a backswing. By trying to feel that right leg lengthen, you'll really then start to feel how hard it is to make a backswing. You'll feel how much that right leg needs to lengthen. Then when you go back to your normal setup, feel exactly the same thing, and you'll really feel how that hip rotation really encourages the club to work more around you. So that's rotation drill number 4. Let's move on to number 5. Drill number 5, we're going to get you set up, and what I want you to do is as you take the golf club away, I want you to lift your left foot up in the air. So that as you're taking the golf club to left arm parallel to the floor, between that point from setup to left arm parallel to the floor, at some point you have lifted your left foot up off the floor. And what that's done is that shifted force from your right foot to your left foot. If you were on a pressure mat and you did that, and you lifted your left foot up off the floor, the pressure mat would show all of the energy coming from your right foot, which is in the same essence how we thought we should load into the right side. So as you make a golf swing, as you're taking the club away early, I want you to lift the foot up and strike. So as you make a backswing, you lift your left foot up, lift your left foot up. As you reach the top, you'll then plant it, which will then give you the force and energy into your left leg. That will encourage more hip rotation. There's 5 drills that will give you more hip rotation, which will give you more chest rotation. Do consider subscribing while you're here, and I think you'll find that's good coaching.